1, 2. This is right. Let's see. You guys got your stuff real high in the sky? Yo. Let me start over here when I compete. This man's got, oh, I thought it was a receipt, but it's not. Yo, let me get this beat that I'm on with this. This guy gives me something about Narcotics Anonymous. Yo, that's dope. Let me say this with gladness. If it wasn't for this, then my dad would still be an alcoholic to this day. Still be shooting heroin. So I still pray and say thanks to the man that gave me this here track. Matter of fact, he's gone, so I still can't give it back. Yo, it's the freestyle topic, and I rock it. Since he gave it to me, I'm just gonna put it down in my pocket. Next up, let me see what I could pick. You know I have to start with my man's drumstick. Live and direct, my name is MC1. I don't carry a gun, I would love to play the drums, but yo, I can't. Why? I don't run. I can't play the drums because this stick is only one. I need two to play drums, my man. I'll be back. And I come this way to see what you got for attack. Yo, something I can pull it. First I thought it was a purple bullet, but it's not. Let me play on. He gives me a tiny little purple crayon. I give it back, move this way real quick. Live and direct, something that I can't pick. This person right here ain't lost. They handed me Native American lip gloss. You know how we roll real quick. I put it on because it's cold. Chapstick or Carmex. Either way you like to flex. It doesn't really matter, this is a freestyle flex. Let me see. This person is kind of caught in a pickle. She handed me all of her money, it's a nickel. Yeah, I got style, I don't flaunt it. I give it back because it doesn't have the Indian head on it. Yeah, I move this way to flow. Check the back, it doesn't have a buffalo. Yo, and I roll this way. Who's got a topic or something here for me to try to say? Next up, I gotta be fly. Both of your hats are dope, they represent NY. You know why I can't come short. This NY and NY stand for New York. But yo, this is a real dope thriller. We ain't in New York, buddy, we is in Keller. Let me hear y'all out up in the crowd. If you was from Keller, let me hear you scream loud. Say yeah. Yeah. Say oh yeah. Oh. Now before we get that really hyped and really amped, let me say something real quick in this track. Let me see this cool and not come whack. This girl gave me the shirt right off her back. Yeah, I got skills and I said I don't want it. But this one's got my picture right on it. Woo! You know how we do it. I'll sign it later and I'll actually come through it, yo. This up right here, this ain't funny. Finally, she gives me real money. I like when people would holler. This girl gave me $100. I'm so happy I can whip. That's gotta be my biggest tip. Thanks, girl. Actually, I gotta give it back because that would be stealing it. Stealing this whack. Let me come this way. Losing control. This girl gives me candy. It's a Tootsie Roll. I like it, really. I like a lot of it. Tootsie Roll, for those who don't know, is filled with chocolate. Yes. Then this girl hands me. Must know I'm hungry and I need a Sandy. Sandy, I have to switch. It's not a Sandy, this is actually a sandwich. What kind of sandwich is it? Do you know? Dear me, she's now part of my flow. She rapped with me, she said dear me right on cue. It smells real good, but can I give it back to you? Thanks, girl, for representing. Put them up real high. Put your things way up in the sky. Put your topics real high up in the sky. Put your topics real high in the sky. I'm rapping right here, rapping with some stamina. Sit still, I'll take a picture with her camera. Say cheese, y'all please. It doesn't work, it must be commodity. I'm just kidding, I roll this way. Who's got something over here for me to say? This girl, yeah, please. This girl gives me her car keys. Now if she was really from where I am, she would know what it's like to be Indian. That means the front is a Ford, the back's a Chevy. Everyone gets in even if they're all too heavy. Y'all know how it is, if your car ain't great, the whole back window is made out of duct tape. Word.
Hey, it's great to be back up here in Washington, Eastern Washington. You guys have some beautiful country up here. We really like it when you guys invite us up. This is our third visit. Fourth visit, they said. Our first visit, we went down to Coeur Alene tribe and did Rockin' the Res, and some of you guys are here from Rockin' the Res, so thanks for coming out and visiting with us again. Tonight, the kids are going to do their hoop dance performance again for you. We're going to start out with my two youth dancers, Cree Lawrence, who's 13 years old. He's in the 8th grade, goes to Mount Eldon Middle School. And my youngest daughter, Shondine Lawrence, who is 14 years old. She's a freshman at Coconino High School. But during today's performance, you're going to see them weave their hoops into many different designs found in nature. But the hoop or the circle is a very important part of our world for Native Americans and for non-natives too. The hoop or the circle represents many things. It represents the beginning without end. It represents the cycle of life. It represents winter, spring, summer, fall, and we come full circle to winter again. And whenever we dance in our ceremonies, we always dance in a circular fashion. We always sit in a circular fashion. So the hoop of the circle is a very important part of our tradition. And that's part of the message that we want to share with you tonight to the youth. We want to give you the tools that it takes to succeed in life. And as you go throughout your journey in life, try to learn new things, try to meet new people. Because it really helps you in the end. It makes you more of a good person. You know, you're well-rounded. You're like a circle. You're like a hoop. There's many aspects to you, and it's a very strong. The medicine wheel is very strong for our people. So we have to remember where we come from, because it's only through our knowledge of where we come from that helps us helps us in our journey to where we're going. So. During today's performance, you'll watch the kids weave their hoops into many different designs in nature. Look for the butterfly. Look for the eagle. Look for a design called the ladder of life, which represents our journey through life. As an infant, as a child, as a young adult, as an adult, and as an elder. This ladder of life represents our journey through life. Look for Mother Earth, the world, who gives us everything that helps our spirit and our body grow. Mother Earth provides the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, and the food that we eat. So the children, through this knowledge of their traditional dancing, hoop dancing, they've been able to travel throughout the United States. And we've actually got a first opportunity, a first invitation to do a hoop dance performance in Germany in the spring. So the kids' interest in dancing and sharing that a little bit about our culture, the circle or the cycle of life, the sacred hoop has been able to open doors for us. You know, they've been able to travel to Indianapolis, Washington, D.C. This is our 3rd time up here. They've been to California. They've hoop danced many, many places, and they've met many, many interesting people. And we want to get to know you all as well. So I tell some of the kids, it's nice to be humble, but if you're meeting new people, don't be shy. Go out and extend your hand and say hello and tell them what your name is, because in the end you're gonna meet them again sometime down the road. It's like our circle is gonna meet again, you know, and then at least you'll know each other. So we're gonna start with our youngest hoop dancers, Shondine Lawrence and Cree Lawrence. And if you see a design that you like, feel free to applause during the performance. And look for these things that you find in nature. Look for the butterfly, the eagle, Mother Earth, the world. Sean Dean and Creed Lawrence. Thank you very much. All right, that's a warm-up now. Okay, before we bring on Dakota, I just wanted to take this last opportunity to thank everybody that's associated with putting this event together. And I know I'm going to miss a few people because I've met so many wonderful people here tonight. And please forgive me if I forget your name, but Willie, I'd like to thank you for all the hard work of putting the stage together, organizing everything. All the cooks that cooked the food tonight, Dion, that was some good chow. And Dwayne Garvey, the director that kind of put this all together. I'm really happy to share the stage once again with MC1 and Weslick and all the break dancers, you know. You guys are great, man, and you know that's just part. Dance is a part of our dance is a part of our culture, man, and song is a part of our culture. And these guys are on the cutting edge, man. I mean, we're just proud to be a part of their music video and sharing the stage with MC1. Dakota has had some opportunities and it's opened the doors for my younger children. You know, people are looking at them as well. We got to meet a really nice lady. Her name is Renee Haynes, and she's a casting director. And she's the one that cast Dakota for his part, Voices That Carry, for Into the West. Can I hear by a clap of hands how many got to catch his performance on Into the West? Well, he wound up winning an award for Best New Actor from the First Americans in the Arts. And so Renee Haynes has become a really good friend of ours, and she knows other young children, and she's told my daughter that she's going to keep an eye out for her opportunity. But Dakota's kind of leading the pack right now. He's been able to be on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, America's Most Talented Kids. Just to give you guys a preview, HBO is doing a mini-series on a very important book to Native Americans. It's called Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee. And most of the elders know that book. But you young kids, you young kids, I want you to go to your library and try to find that book. It's called Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee, and it was written by a very important Native American elder. His name is D. Brown. And he's written this book about the injustices and the history of the Native American relationships with the United States government. And through that book, HBO decided to do a mini-series on this particular story, Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee. And we just got word that Nakota has a part in that. So he'll be going up to Canada in about 2 weeks. So keep your eye out for that on the HBO in the spring when it comes out. It's a mini-series. And look for Nakota. And I'm not going to tell you. They told me what his scene is going to be, and so it's going to be real interesting. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but I just wanted to let you guys keep an eye out for that. And we're going to finish up with Nakota Lawrence.
I didn't know how hard to put it.
back then the dance was called freaking, and everybody would just be freaking. And we would be DJing, and we had to keep them up there and keep them hot, keep them hot, keep them hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hi, you've reached the Escalantes with Tangled Roots, DJs and Breakers. Sorry we're unavailable to take your call right now, but if you leave your name, number, and a brief message, we will call you back. Thank you.
Every posse and crew out there, the future is before your eyes. The beat will go.
let's give, Joy's gonna go one more time. He has something sick to show you. Go ahead, Joy. Oh! All right. All right, thanks everybody.
It's dangerous, so follow us and focus. Which way, this or that, I got your back. It's dangerous, so follow us and focus. A normal day is sword slashing, teeth gnashing, slice you in half in, sorting G's before you ever seen what happened. Your mind's a computer I tapped in, from tears to laughing, from the simple fact of rapping. But it'd be naive thinking I do this on my own, living on bread alone, or getting that bread from stone. Everybody wants to be big and be the man, believe I'm all that just cause the fans say I am. But God says that we die from lack of vision. If anything can get me off a track, it'd be because of that. How easily can you forget what it was like, whether or not you were raised in love or that Third Reich? A parent's words are a powerful thing. Remembering words said years ago is still lingering. Generational sin carried down the line. Won't stop till you say I think not, leave it behind. This is the role you and I were meant to play. To live the truth, not a lie that's fantasy. All that money and cars will go away. What I want to say, what I'm trying to say. I am a conqueror. I could be the world's most strongest man, but without the love that my family needs, I am nothing. I am no one. I could be the best MC. I could have the whole world looking at me, but without the love that my family needs, I am nothing. I am no one. Check out the latest videos and TV shows, the seminars, the classrooms, the how to act rules. The standards set make me laugh and make me sick. You sport expensive clothes, but you live in the projects. And that's what a man looks like, apathy. And that's how my daughter's supposed to act when she's 13. And those rims, all they say in a roundabout way is that a lot depends on what your friends think or say. If it was me, I'd be afraid they'd get jacked. Be looking over my shoulder every time I turn my back. And how many out there know that the facts be? If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So don't ever turn your back on your wife. It'll change your life, not cars, fancy clothes, autographs, and bright lights. This is the role you and I were meant to play. To live the truth, not a lie that's fantasy. All that money and cars will go away. What I want to say, what I'm trying to say. I am a conqueror. I could be the world's most strongest man, but without the love that my family needs, I am nothing. I am no one. I could be the best MC. I could have the whole world looking at me, but without the love that my family needs, I am nothing. I am no one. I am a conqueror. I could be the world's most strongest man, but without the love that my family needs, I am nothing. I am no one. I could be the best MC. I could have the whole world looking at me, but without the love that my family needs, I am nothing. I am no one. It's like my main man Eddie's always telling me, if it wasn't for his wife and kids, he don't know where his life will be. They say I'm new in this game, but it's all the same. But who you pick to spend your life with, that ain't no game. I quit dating, waiting on God to tell me who she was. And never in a million years would I known that Jam be the perfect one. And now we got a son, Coeur, Alene. That's Hawaiian for warrior of royalty. And now we got another baby, what can I say? We were called to multiply in a major way. I won't be remembered from cribs, cars, and my shoes, but how there'll be a Garcia living next to you. And Jen and I won't ever stop her when I feel that. I'll tell you which way, this or that, I got your back. I am a conqueror. I could be the world's most strongest man, but without the love that my family needs, I am nothing. I am no one. I could be the best MC. I could have the whole world looking at me, but without the love that my family needs, I am nothing. I am no one. I am a conqueror. I could be the world's most strongest man, but without the love that my family needs, I am would be the best MC. I could have the whole world looking at me, but without the love that my family needs, I am nothing, I am no one. Yeah.